got the, oh my God, is it real? Oh, you got the, oh my God. Good morning, beautiful people. Good morning, best friend. How you doing? I'm putting on my lip balm. It's by Prada. Girl, everything ain't what you crack. What's the saying? Everything ain't always what it cracked up to be. Okay, it's Prada, but my lips ain't Prada. This. Okay, it's giving bare minimum. It's giving just pay for the name. Good morning. I'm not gonna link this below. I'm just not. It's not worth your money. Here's the deal, okay? Why my forehead looks so big? Okay, here's the deal. Today is day 14, y'all. We are officially 2 weeks in. Okay, we're officially 2 weeks in. And I'm so happy. So today's gonna be a little bit different. It's gonna be vlog. However, it's going to be a progress report. We've all been there. It doesn't matter where you went to school. If you went to school in a different country, it don't matter. The structure is still pretty much the same. During the semester, you get a report back that determines your progress and shows you where you've been and what your grade is in every class. And in this vlog, I'm gonna get graded, okay? We are going to see my progress within the last 2 weeks of me starting this journey. Now, I can't believe it's been 2 weeks. It feels like a lot longer, but when you're posting every day, it makes sense. I'm gonna do a progress report this morning. I literally just woke up like probably 20 minutes ago. I'm gonna do my morning devotional, do stretch and exercise, do my ab challenge, because your girl is off her period, so I get to be more consistent, and go do some laundry. But this time I'm not gonna be washing like clothes. I'm gonna be washing like other things around the house. And then while that is happening, we're gonna go through my progress. We're gonna grade the things like character development. We're going to grade all of those things and see what it's giving, what I need to work on, what I'm excelling at, what I'm failing at. I think doing progress reports are very essential, so you know like what areas you need to cater and give more attention to versus the areas that you just need to maintain because you're already doing a good job. Y'all, look at my nails. Tell me this color doesn't eat. Linked below. I did a nail vlog yesterday. I hope y'all enjoy it. Y'all see how I do my nails at home and save lots of money. But yeah, guys, progress report day is today. I really hope I get to vlog 50. Can you imagine that? 50 days of uploading back to back to back to. Shh. Only God. Only God. I'm surprised I even made it this far. Yeah, I think every 4 weeks we'll do a progress report, but I'm doing a progress report today because it's been 2 weeks and this is new territory for me. I don't know what I'm doing, okay? Let's have a check-in and see how far I've come within the last 2 weeks. We're only 14% of the way in, okay? That seems like a little bit, but it's actually a lot. Especially when you see how much like my channel has grown. Like, look at that. When I started, I had 539 subscribers. And I woke up this morning and we're at 760, almost at 800. That's amazing. We grew almost 300 subscribers in 2 weeks. I don't know about you, but that's a lot. That's a lot of people saying, I want to be on your journey. I want to join you on your journey. I'm going to make some tea, do my devotional, and then I'm going to do my exercises and stretch, and then get dressed, and we're gonna go out and do laundry and buy myself some flowers. I hope I could buy myself some flowers. I still have to make time to edit today's vlog, but. So every morning, I try my best to drink one of these packets. This is by Liquid IV. They are the brand that like helps you stay hydrated or get hydrated. I'm actually very dehydrated. I struggle to drink water. I don't drink enough to stay hydrated. I've been drinking the Liquid IV packets to help me get hydrated, and then I just try to maintain the hydration in my body by drinking water every day, but that doesn't always happen. I usually drink this in a shot. I hate the way this tastes because this is the tangerine flavor, and I hate anything that tastes like coconut, anything that tastes like grape, anything that tastes like oranges. I don't like it unless it's the actual fruit. The artificial flavors of those 3 fruits, I do not like. It should have been like blue raspberry or something like that, you know? Like a fruit that don't exist. Those always taste the best. But yeah, so I just pour the powder in a cup. I'm gonna pour a little bit of water and then just take it down as a shot. And my goal is to drink all of this in one day. Put a little bit of water. Sorry, I just don't like this flavor. Swirl, swirl, swirl. I just knock it back, take it like a shot, you know, just take it straight to the head. Get it? I feel like I was on Fear Factor for a little bit. But it works because every time I drink it, and then I drink a liter of water throughout the day, my pee is clear. Look, just like this water. So basically, y'all, because I vlog every day or make videos every day, I try not to make every day the same or every video the same. I be trying to come up with ideas. So it would be very helpful if you guys could tell me what topics and stuff you want to see, and so I can make videos about it, because coming up with 100 ideas for vlogs, that's a lot. But yeah, so I filled up my 1 liter water bottle. I'm about to make some tea. Did the laundry, and now we can go ahead and get on with the grading. Let's start with my fitness journey.
This section of my journey was actually very interesting. I started stretching because my right hip was bothering me and it was really tight and painful. So I started stretching to help with the pain, and it actually did. However, I was not very consistent. I also started a 30-day ab challenge, which unfortunately I was not able to be consistent in. Even though it hasn't been a full 30 days, I was already like doing days, and some days I wasn't doing it, and that wasn't okay. So I decided to start over. Every time I stopped doing it for a day, or every time I missed a day, I would start the challenge over. The stretching wasn't really a challenge, it was more so like part of my morning routine. Unfortunately, it hasn't stuck quite yet, but that's something that I'm working on. As far as like my abs, my fitness, and going to the gym consistently, that one is a bit of a challenge. But I decided to start small and begin doing ab challenges and exercises at home. I used to run track, so I have a very athletic background, which is why I've been able to stay pretty lean, and also genetics as well, heavily on genetics. But after not seeing the defined abs that I'm used to seeing on my body, I started to freak out and was like, you know what, I'm gonna do something about it. The first week I was able to find an ab challenge, but I really didn't like it very well. Although I was feeling it, I wasn't really seeing the definition coming through. So I decided to switch things up and try a new 5-minute ab challenge, and I'm actually seeing progress even though it's only been like 2 days.
So basically, I give myself a for my poor ab challenge and stretching, oh my gosh, I give myself a C. I give myself a C- for my fitness journey. So as far as like my spirituality and just really honing in on that, let's talk about that.
So let's remember that I'm grading the level of priority, or how well I prioritize these areas of my life. As far as my spirituality and my relationship with God is concerned, it has gotten a lot better, and it was pretty rough in the beginning, but it has definitely grown overall. There were definitely some moments where I really felt alone and I was really struggling and I felt like God was not present, but then I had to check myself. The moment I started treating my relationship with God as if I was in a relationship with a person that was physically there, things started to change and my mindset started to change, and I started to grow my faith. However, I wasn't very consistent with my devotionals, even though I did enjoy them. I need to do a better job prioritizing time with Him.
So basically, I give myself a B minus. A B minus, yeah. Okay, ahora vamos a hablar de mi español. What grade do I give myself in my Spanish? Well, first, let's talk about the reason why I'm gonna give myself the grade that I'm gonna give myself.
I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. I have not been consistent with my Spanish. I have not been studying. I have not been working on it. Although I do speak it and I force myself to speak it when I do go out, and I limit the use of my translator a lot, it still has not gotten to the level that I've actually wanted to get to. I think for me, what I struggled with the most was really just prioritizing speaking Spanish to the people that speak Spanish and only speaking to them in Spanish. However, I have been doing that a little bit. I do talk to my uncle and my cousins regularly, and they do teach me and correct me, but I have not been consistent because I've been so wrapped up in this vlog challenge. But that's no excuse, honestly.
A veces me siento un poco avergonzada. So all in all, based on all of that, I give myself a D, a solid D. I didn't prioritize it, you know what I mean? And we need to do better. We need to do better. So as far as my mental, emotional, and intellectual section of my journey, I will give myself an A minus because
this section of my journey has been the most challenging by far. And the reason that I say that is because this section has been more mental than anything. Really forcing myself to change my mindset, to change the way that I look at situations, to change the way that I respond, to figure out my triggers. And girl, the list goes on. But really forcing myself to show up every single day, especially in front of the internet, you can't tell me that that is not a challenge. This challenge has forced me to show up as my real authentic self. I have no idea, and I had no intention of growing a platform. The reason why I started this challenge in the first place was to show up and to prove to myself that I am capable of being consistent and being disciplined in the things that I genuinely love doing, like content creating, like YouTube. So been able to prove to myself that I am able to handle my emotions and tap into my emotional intelligence when inconveniences in life happen, no matter how small or how big. I also find myself taking better care of myself physically and mentally by listening to more podcasts, by being consistent. I've been a lot more open-minded in this area of my life, although it's been one of the most challenging areas of my life. But I am proud to be able to say for the last 14 days, I showed up for myself. And that to me deserves an A. 14 days of showing up and saying yes to myself.
So now let's talk about the solo activity portion of my journey. Getting comfortable with being alone. How well did I do in that? Honestly, but I only did one activity. The first one had to be excused because, you know, your girl was on her period. So we did do one activity, and I will grade that activity, but I will not grade that section of my journey as a whole because I've only done one activity. So for that activity, I give myself an A+. And here's why.
If you have not seen the vlog of my solo day, girl, I need you to go and check it out right now. That's it. Go watch it right now. I'm gonna keep it short because I really said most of it in that vlog, but I really surprised myself by going out and doing something fun that I would normally do with another person or a group of people by myself. What surprised me the most was the fact that I have really bad social anxiety, and I decided to put myself in what I would call a very fearful and dangerous situation. I really wanted to grow that bad and do what to me seemed like the impossible, and I did it.
As the journey goes on, I'm sure other things will probably get added, you know, more things will get stacked on top. But there are other areas within me that I need to work on. So you can see like how I graded myself. So let's focus on those areas and get them to an A. We can get those D's up to C's, those C's up to B's, and those B's to an A's, and those A's to an A+. That's what I want to do for the next progress report, which is 4 weeks from today. So mark your calendars because we got a progress report in 4 weeks. And we better be progressing, okay? But overall, I would say that I am passing and I'm very proud of myself for the way that I've pushed myself. And I genuinely think that anybody that wants to really develop themselves into another better version of themselves, go for it, do it. You don't have to do it the way that I do it, but if you're inspired by the way that I'm going about doing mine, girl, go ahead and copy it. I don't care. That is my progress report. And I think we're doing pretty good. So comment below and let me know what grade you would give me. I'm really curious to know. Please tell me what grade you would give me. But I will see you guys tomorrow. I love you so much. Bye.
Too many invitations, and the last night was heavy. I need communication. Tell me, where's your location?